Hey guys, and welcome to Donkey Kong Country 3. This is Catalystic Camication playing and going into a game that's very near and dear to my heart. Because honestly, this is my favorite in the series, believe it or not, which doesn't seem to be something I share with a lot of, like, an opinion I share with a lot of people. And yes, it's made in 1996, as you can see, so already after the N64 was out, this game was released. It's called Dixie Kon's Double Trouble. They have those little abbreviations for some reason. Also, just redoing this quick because I wasn't super happy with it. I was kind of talking a mile a minute about a billion things. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna call it Cam 14 because I have a habit of calling it after the year lately. Considering I like play through these games every now and then, as you can see. I think that first one's actually from like 2007 or something. And I have 103% of this in the past, so that's what we're gonna go for. And although, like newer Super Mario Bros. We might be coming back for a lot of the extra things we miss, but shouldn't have too much trouble with that. Anyways, here's Wrinkly's Save Cave. It's Wrinkly Kong. Found life too hectic with those damn school kids on her lawn. I mean, come on, man. If you need to save your game, Dixie, call here anytime. Okay. And yeah, she talks about saving it on her. I don't think she actually mentions it. Uses the N64 for some reason. As you can see, there is an N64 there for those of you that are probably freaking out. Yeah, goes with when this game was made, really. Anyways, here's Funky's rental. So he owns a boat shop this time, opposed to, you know, a flying shop of sorts. Set up my smoking new boat shop on this island, but that's not all. I've also brought your excellent cousin Kiddy Kong along for the ride, although he's probably the infamous Kiddy Kong more so. He may be a toddler, but if you let him throw you around, he can get you to high places. Throw him high and his humongous body can smash through the floor or smash some areas. Trust me. So exactly what he says. So we're back to the lightweight, heavyweight type thing in this game. Because, you know, the first Donkey Kong Country had, like, you know, Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong, lightweight and heavyweight characters. Second game had two lightweights. This one's back to that, but it's not so much a problem for me because I mean I feel like he serves a purpose. As a character, yeah, it's kind of wonky and weird choice, and they're kind of going a bit too goofy, but whatever. As far as he controls, this game controls beautifully, and this is, I think I'd mentioned my favorite Donkey Kong Country for sure. Yeah, definitely mentioned. I'm dumb mentioning that twice already. Come on, man. And we're not throwing him properly. Okay, one more time. And like I said, this will be a 103% run because I do have that ability to do that. Although, I'm scared to vow that because I know I've only done it once. And some of those later bonus challenges are going to be brutal. As far as this game goes, it does make it a bit more streamlined than 2 by, you know, only giving you 2 bonus barrels per level. So part of the completion is the 2 bonus barrels and also what we're getting to here. These guys. Try to throw the barrel at them. Not going to work. Barrel will come back generally, not always, but you got to find ways to basically hit them from behind. Usually that's as simple as what I just did. And throw it behind them, bounce it off a wall, and there you go. Bam, you've killed yourself a thing. Whatever that thing is. Kremling. You know, those damn Kremlings on the lawn taking head of cactuses, you know? I don't know. Another function of Kiddy Kong that doesn't come along too much, but you can bounce off the water like this. There is one specific bonus barrel that you can only reach by doing that, but I don't know if there's much point to that other than like very few instances. I mean, you can find like level skips and warps with it, but I mean, we're not using any of those. Obviously, that's not going to get us the 103%, so yeah. And if you're wondering why it's 103%, also just covering on the bonus games quick. There's a few different ones. I believe they're all kind of similar. You have the collect the green bananas one. You have batch the baddies, which is kill all the enemies. And you have collect the stars. I think there might also be find the coin, but I don't believe so. It's more of a Donkey Kong Country 2 thing. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, 103%. They do that to go along with the game. So the first game actually had an ability to get 101% by finding secrets. Second game, 102%, this one 103%, so on, so on. I don't know if Tropical Freeze and Returns continue that trend, but yeah. I don't know, I think Returns had 101% again, and DK64 also had 101%. Out of all the games, though, this is the only one I've 100%ed, so... And by 100%, I mean 103%, of course. If that didn't get at all confusing, of course. What time are we at? 5 minutes. Okay, we're gonna fit about 2 levels per episode here, roughly. We might be going for longer episodes later on, but I'd like to, you know, reduce the workload a bit just for myself because of how often I gotta record. There we go. Starting out a lot better than I did last time, too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I was kind of taking things slow, and, you know, I want to make it look fancy by running through the enemies really fast. And I felt like making a Sonic quote there, but I feel like that's overdone. So, anyways, we're gonna continue on. This level, I was gonna touch base while I like this one. Like, I know it kind of looks a lot different, and I think, it kind of has, like, almost a painted, what's the word? Like, I don't know, just a painted look's the best loose term I can use to describe that. I mean, obviously it doesn't have that super, like, pre-rendered 3D look, like, it is all pre-rendered and stuff, but I mean, it's not as, like, fancy or realistic looking as the first game, or second as much. Seems like they kind of strayed away as they went from the games, and I think, I don't know if I said this video, like the last one, or the one I got rid of, I think JonTron's at the best, when it's nice when the 3 games feel like, oh geez, 3 different games, okay. Caught that one just a bit close, alright. Also like the way Dixcon controls, just like the hover, it makes her my favorite character, just based off the fact that it kind of adds a new dimension to pretty much the platform in the game, which is also something you find in games like Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story. But yeah, speaking of Yoshi's Story, it's interesting to note that like when I first started out doing the Let's Plays and stuff, I always tried to like cram as much time as I could into like the videos, and you look back at those, are like into the teens, 20 minutes and stuff. Makes kind of sense more for like an RPG like I did like Chrono Trigger, but you know, when it comes to a game like this, I don't know, it feels nicer to maybe have like 10 minutes-ish videos, whereas an RPG, it feels more appropriate to go over 20 minutes. That's just kind of how I personally feel. Anyways, I haven't really described much about this level. Pretty much, if you haven't figured it out already, you're pulling the switches to make these doors go up, and kind of throws you in different scenarios on how to do that. But yeah, anyways, we could drop down into these barrels, or we could just jump to the side. That works too. Also, like, some things I have a lot to say on this game because it's my favorite, also why I picked the Let's Play game I really enjoy. You know, generally I have a lot more to say on it. Is, the bees get more mechanical as you go on. I mean, the first game, they're giant mutant bees or whatever. Second game, they're kind of like, there's the regular bees, and then there's, like, buzzsaw bees. In this game, it's all just buzzsaw bees, so I don't know, just kind of something I observed. Anyways, no, the ending thing is pretty much just those little flag raised things. You can also tell, did we not get the coin? Oh, okay, that's the exclamation point. Oh, right, the yellow flag represents if you got the coin, and the exclamation point represents if you got all the secrets. I think. It should have a DK coin. I'll go back and look off screen just to make sure. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more videos, comment if you wish, and we'll see you next time on Donkey Kong Country 3.